Today, Black Clover Mobile has now been out for a week now on the JP Korea server, and I just wanted to talk a bit of my experience as a free-to-play player, how the grind has been going, just do a general review of my account right now, about the game, how good it is, how well it plays, and so on and so on. So this might be a longer video than you're expecting to. Let's jump into my characters right now, because I think I've been generally rather lucky with my pulls. I have gotten all of the seasonal units rather quickly in my opinion, as well as the Red Yami. I have not been summoning on Fuegolian's banner, and I haven't really pulled any other more SSR units than what you can see here right now. I pulled Jack once on the seasonal banner, and Rill was the unit I took as my beginner summon, which I kind of regret at this point. I really wish I would have either taken Lotus, Mars or William, but I was blinded by the amount of SSR skills I got. I got him and 3 more in one pull, so I was kind of flashed, I guess, and took this summon either way. I don't regret Rill specifically because he's bad, but just because the other units are just better. I still haven't gotten him to LR yet. He, along with the Red Yami and Jack, are my next priorities. Though for all of these units, except for Rill actually, I still have to farm a bit more friendship. I pulled another dupe while summoning yesterday on Yami's banner, which the summon video will be uploaded soon. But so far I have 5 characters maxed to LR, which are the Seasonal Asta, Seasonal Yami, Seasonal Mimosa, the SR Yuno, and SR Finral. Seasonal Asta is at Awakening 1 right now, not because I did pull a dupe of him, but because I got a Universal SSR Stone from the Magna quest. So I put that into him because I was planning to dupe him up to at least Awakening 2 with those, because he does get a pretty good buff, which is 12% damage increase at the start of a wave. Now Mimosa, I did pull a dupe. I also pulled both of their skills. Actually I pulled Asta's skill twice, but I have that on Yami, just because for the increased crit damage buff. Yuno is at Awakening 2, which is rather low for SR unit, I'd say, because I haven't really pulled any of him, and almost none of Finral either. Now these are the 5 LR characters I have right now. I wish I would have gotten the Season Asta sooner, because I did spend a lot of resources on Jack. I haven't really leveled him up after that a lot, which I still will do, but I think the next thing I should focus right now is actually equipment. As you might see, almost none of my characters are level 100. They're still... Asta is almost level 100, Yami is 90, Yuno is 92. I've been mostly farming XP potions, but I've been using them very distributed between many different characters, which I definitely should have at least gotten these 2 to 100 at this point, which are because they are my 2 strongest characters, and even then they're not that strong because equipment is something I've been neglecting a lot. I have only a few SSR pieces. 4 of these we have gotten for free at one point. So a lot of these are just defense sets, which are not really useful for me right now because I definitely need damage. I was lucky, very lucky in fact, and got 1 UR piece, but it is also a defense piece, something what I don't need. My luck has been really horrible with these right now. I still only have mostly SR pieces for most of my sets. Some random SSR piece from the speed set, which I just have put in for more damage, which I also still haven't leveled up. But the equipment is something I've been very much struggling with, because the damage gap, the damage increase the enemies have from stage 9 to stage 10 is insane. Like, certain units on my team will still get one-tapped, and I think I'll just have to try and be lucky to pull more of the SSR pieces from these 2 sets, from this set specifically, and the crit set maybe, because I still think the crit set can be pretty good. This is the wrong stage. The crit set can be pretty good. At least the 2 set bonus is helpful in securing more of those crits, but the stages here have been really rough. Also the XP stage, I still cannot farm this one. I'm still getting one tapped, which is really unfortunate. But the developers actually have already responded and have already applied a patch which will make the stages easier. But since I still can't clear them, I think it's more of a skill issue and equipment issue. So that's something I'll definitely be working next on. So I'll probably have to delay leveling up the Red Yummy to LR for a few more days at least. Other than that, if we're looking at the challenges here, I am ranked 3000. I dropped 1000 stages yesterday. I'm pretty sure my score was somewhere at 1000, low 1000 and almost 2000, but I still dropped over 1000 stages, I think. I cannot farm this stage. I did do the stage 12 with 125,000, but this one shouldn't be that hard actually. Again, a bit more grinding on my part and I would be able to do that. That being said, all of this what I have grinded is free to play. I've grinded at least 5 days non-stop. I was on a trip on the weekends, so definitely a bit more. Not too sure if I'd say I missed 2 whole days, but at least 1 day of progress is missing from this account. But I think I've been doing pretty well as a free-to-play player. I mean, of course, I still could have done a lot more better. I had to manually farm stage 10 before. I was not able to do the stage on auto, so I usually had to auto farm this, but I didn't. I rather manually farm this stage then, because I do not like wasting stamina. I want to get the most out of my stamina as much as possible. So I did spend a lot of time manually farming this instead, when I should have probably been auto farming this. This would have made my progress a lot faster, but it is what it is. Because there are some times where even manually I couldn't clear the stage, and I definitely did waste some stamina, which has now been fixed by the developers. So developers have been dropping really nice quality of life changes very early on. Talking about quality of life changes, the next one we had also gotten was the PvP change. You now have 10 stamina, which recharges also faster. The prices for refreshing have also gone down by quite a bit. So that's really nice for all PvP players. But personally, I have not been playing PvP that much. I'm getting mostly outclassed by most of these people, though my team itself is fine. I still would like to change 1 or 2 more units on this team. More than likely probably Yuno, because he's not performing as well as I'd like to. Again, maybe it's just a skill issue on my part. Maybe it's because he's been nerfed a lot from the beta actually. But I think that he's not performing how I'd want him to perform. And I wish I could have replaced him with someone else by now. Other than that, I think I've progressed a lot more than, let's say, the casual player. Of course, I've been grinding this game almost non-stop every day. But compared to other people, other hardcore grinders, I think I'm still a lot more behind than I'd like to actually. But I guess that's just something I'd have to put my back more behind it. Other than that, that's my account so far. Let's talk about the state of the game. Now, as I said before, the developers have already been putting in quality of life changes a lot, which is very, very amazing. They've made the experience stage easier. Well, personally, I haven't been really seeing that. I'm still sure it is easier than before. And we've already gotten a pretty good raid boss. This was in the beta already, but the rewards we can get from this are still very, very nice. More stamina daily, 2 universal SSR pieces to dupe any character you want. Also really amazing. Here I still haven't done stage 4. I tried it. I thought I tried it, but I did stage 3 by mistake. So that's something I'll have to do later. And I really want to talk about my free-to-play summoning experience right now. As you've probably seen, I do have all seasonal units. I have Yami. I have to say I did get very lucky on my summons, though I even have a lot of summons left. These are more than 50 summons. I had 100 summons saved for Yami. These have all been grinded free to play. I did save a lot so I can pull Yami, and I did it in technically 60 pulls. I did a 10 pull before, which was nothing, and in 60 pulls I pulled him and Rill. I wish it would have been either his skill or someone else that I didn't have already. And in 110 pulls I pulled Asta, his skill twice. I didn't pull Yami, I didn't pull his skill, I got Yami from the Gateway of Destiny. And I pulled Mimosa twice and her skill once. Like I said, I think those were really lucky. Oh, I also pulled Jack from this banner. So yeah, right now at this point I don't think he's that exciting, though I've seen him do a lot of damage. I just haven't gone to the point where I'm excited to use him. And about how easy you can actually get summons, it is really easy. I'm surprised how easy it is. You see, you have the daily quest, which gives 10, 20, 30, 40 gems itself and 1 guaranteed ticket. You have the 1 daily summon you can always do on the standard banner for free. And once you have actually caught up with the story, you still have the ability to use a story stamina to actually farm more stages. I did this in math once before. If you can average 5 story stamina tickets a day, you have 120 stones, which is still 1 summon. Meaning you technically get 2 summons a day for free, which is really good actually. You can save up 14 summons a week. Now the banners don't last that long actually. We only have these banners for a total of 2 weeks. They actually disappeared next week already, and we'll probably get the Licht and Raya banner. And other than that, with the amount of events we have, we got 2000 stones from the 7-day event, which is it? I think this is the one. Nope, this one. No, I don't know where the event is. Probably doesn't show anymore since I've already cleared it. But you get 2000 stones from there, plus a lot more summons. You get the free Battle Pass rewards. You get the Magna rewards, which are things that are like 10 more summons, 2 universal stones. These are one-time rewards. You won't be able to get them anymore after you've cleared it, obviously. So the rewards at the beginning are always inflated, but if we tone it all down a bit more, we still have a good amount of summons we can get. So I'd say Black Clover is also really free-to-play friendly so far. And I think that's all I wanted to talk about. It's been a really great week to play the game. I haven't had that much fun playing a gacha game in a long time. The last time I was this excited about something was probably when Genshin released for the first time. And I really hope that excited will be staying for a long time. I really do love the series, I really do love the game, the gameplay. It's been a really good game so far, and I really hope it continues to stay that way.